All right, I think I have a feeling that this is the last song that I'm going to do from my iTunes database. So Jesus says, woes must come, but woe unto those by whom they come. And it seems that people have an imagination of some kind. They need to fulfill the images, the memes that they have in their minds, that they're predisposed to. It's unfortunate. A lot of people get hurt that way. And so sacrifice must be made. And so people do that in all kinds of ways. But I'm a firm believer that in this day, at this time, it's not like the old sacrifices. What we have to sacrifice is our insistent self. Me, I, mine, my, me. The ego construct, which might be better known by the id, the impulsive self that we have as a child, which then has to compete with what's called the superego, or authoritarian power structures. And it is mitigated by the ego. So some people confound the words ego when they mean id. The id is the insistent self. That being said, in the book, the holy book, the Bible, there appears a character only once, named only once in the book of Isaiah, the angel of light. And so, we're working in a world that operates on light. Some people would call it crystal light or chrysolite. The internet certainly is light. Video media, your television, is an emanator of light. Electricity, this thing which is only about 100 years old, and we think we know it even though we don't know what it is. Light, fire, heat, power, energy, the stuff we depend on, rely on, kill for, die for. And yet, we don't even know what it is. So, this was a song I wrote, kind of the blues, and I call upon you to remember the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and the character of Sluggo, who turned the kids on to the everlasting gobstopper. Sluggo worked for Willy Wonka. Had there been no God, no word of God, there would be no devil, no Lucifer. But since he told the story the way he told it, here's a song. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. shaken the nations, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. I will be like the Most High. I will be like the Most High. Thank you.